What's up, guys? Paul Avicoli here, and I'm in the library right now. I usually chill here, work here. I love it. But check this out, you guys. I had a question for you, and it's all based off of a quote I read from one of my personal mentors, the great teacher. And it said, as a man thinketh, so is he. Now, most people, they'll write that quote off. They'll say, oh, that's a cool quote. Maybe I'll put it on Facebook, I'll post it on Instagram one day, whatever. But they don't really stop and think about it for a second. See, when I heard that, and it's been multiple times that I've heard it, but now it really resonated with me because now I start to understand the laws that govern the universe, the laws that govern your success and my success. We all have a stroke of genius in each of us. It's not just a stroke, but we were created so that we may create. Not only were we created so we could recreate, we were engineered so we can engineer. We were spoken into being so we could speak. We were written so we could write. We were built so we could build. Reality is, you and I are both genius. It's whether or not that you have those feelings of unworthiness that allow for you to use that creativity that you've always had. And I don't know if it's the school systems that beat it out of us by the time we're 20 years old. All the creativity isn't there unless you allow it to be, or unless you really look for it. But seek and you shall find, knock and the door shall be opened, right? So the more that you look, the more that you'll begin to see. And the more that you begin to see, the more things will begin to appear. And that's what I really wanted to talk about. As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. What's that really mean? I mean, it can't be too difficult, right? All you've got to start to do is stop feeling unworthy. I know we've all made mistakes. I know we've all done probably some bad things that we don't feel too good about. I know we've all failed at one point or another. See, I used to always think I'm a failure. I always used to think that bad fate, bad luck were on my side. I always used to think that I was unworthy. Unworthy of what? The success. But the price has already been paid, you guys. You have to understand that not anymore is it you feeling unworthy. So you're no more unworthy than the feeling of being unworthy. You're just as worthy as you believe you are. So the more that you begin to believe that you're worthy of success, that you're worthy of your biggest ideals, that you're worthy of obtaining anything that you want or becoming anything that you want, the more that you will become exactly what it is that you think about. So I want to ask you a question. What do you think of you? And once you really start to get your identity straight, once you start to understand yourself a little bit more, you'll start to understand others a little bit more. You'll start to understand your business a little bit more. You'll understand why those circumstances are in your life. Because I believe that your circumstances and your troubles and your hardships create your story. And your story is the most powerful thing you have because it creates your identity. And your identity is based solely on what you believe about yourself. So what do you think of you? Okay? And that's the final question. I really want you to think about that for a second because as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. So here's the deal, you guys. If you like that video, check out thefreedomformula.org. It's my website where I put it together, and I really just wanted to make it simple and easy for you guys to start living your dreams. Because guess what? If you don't, your time is ticking. It's ticking quick. It's ticking fast. And pretty soon you'll be your parents' age and your grandparents' age. And if you didn't do anything worthy in your life that you felt like, you know what, I'm ready to go, well then why did you live in the first place? See, there's a difference between, being alive and living, and I truly do believe that's the case. So check out thefreedomformula.org, but also subscribe if this is on YouTube. And the reason I say that is not because I want this big old following, but it's for you. I make these videos for you. I don't make them for me. I make them for you guys because I want to share what I've learned with the world. I want to share what I've learned with you guys so I can cut that learning curve off. See, I think the best thing you can learn from is other people's experiences. See, experience is the great teacher. But imagine if you could cut a 10-year learning curve off of your life by simply learning from someone else's experiences, right? So learn from my experiences. And last, just post a comment down below wherever I may post this, Facebook or YouTube, on what you're going to start to think about yourself from now. See, we all used to have thoughts of or feelings of unworthiness, but now what are you going to start to create for yourself and become? But until then, you guys, will talk soon. Subscribe and know that I love each and every single one of you.